key is?
No,
Okay,
no,
so
no,
what if
no.
I press this? Which
No,
one was it?
okay, technically she could have just mashed the same key over and over again, but likely what key do you mash over and over again? Most likely it's probably the backspace key.
What if there's another key?
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying it's most likely the backspace.
Or you can look in the voice chat channel.
Who?
Or do that.
Oh no, I look dumb now.
Oh.
Well,
Well, I
shit,
said
guys,
that-
I'm dumb.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't. Yeah, I lowered the
Yeah,
volume.
I'm gonna turn that shit down.
Yeah.
But Kouma, do you want to have an actual intellectual conversation about this shit, or
I'd rather you guys just stop bullying
Wait.
my friend.
Wait, I think I just recognized this song. That was from
What?
AC/DC.
It's from
Thing
what?
is, we weren't bullying
No.
her. We weren't bullying him. We were enforcing the rules of the server.
Okay.
Oh.
You don't enforce the rules of the server. I fucking do. It's not your fucking place. I made a deal with Digby. He let up an exception for Ash. Therefore, it is not against the rules. If Digby in his own fucking server says Ash is allowed in the fucking server due to a deal, under any circumstance, whether it was fucking just because he felt like it or because it was a deal, that's still part of the rules that Ash is allowed to be in here. You're not enforcing shit, you're just being retarded.
So you're saying that Digby is two-faced, which I do not believe. Like, now you're making it sound...
You can say whatever
You
you
just sound
want,
like a
but that's
hypocrite.
just how it is.
I mean,
it's
what
not,
we-
it's not a fair thing. Like, all 16 and under have to be banned. I made a deal with Digby, and that's just how it is, and you have to fucking deal with it.
I mean, he left on his own accord. He didn't have
Yeah,
to
he
leave.
did. No, he didn't have to leave, but you guys didn't have to be assholes now either because you thought you were doing the hashtag right thing, like hashtag legendary.
But that was
hero.
our own free will to do so.
No,
But
not
what?
not in this server. I said don't. Therefore.
So
you
you're
don't.
restricting our rights to free speech.
In this server, yeah.
That's
Isn't
authoritarian.
Isn't Digby a big stickler for free speech?
A little bit, yeah.
I guess, but Ash is allowed to be in here. No, don't change your story. You first said
We're not
just
changing the
enfor-
story.
We're not
No,
changing shit.
No, shut the fuck up. You said we were just enforcing the rules, and now you're saying, oh, we were just doing free speech.
Well, in actuality, we were just stating the rule.
No, that's not. No, you were wrong about the rule. That's not the rule anymore.
But why
The
is
rule
that
is
not
that-
Rule. Unless
Because
I
made a
see.
deal with Digby to make it not the rule.
But I don't see in rules and regulations that there's anything about
Okay,
appeasement.
well, you saw Digby say that was a deal, and you know it is, so
Ash-
don't bullshit me.
Actually, I didn't see anything about no deal. I only
There
read
was
it.
alright. No,
there
I'm
was
not.
a deal.
Okay, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna sit here and have shit come out of my mouth. But I'll say yes, there was a deal. But
There was a fucking deal, and
there was a deal.
therefore, and it came right from Digby's mouth that he agreed to let Ash in here. He even said, I don't like Ash, but I made a deal. Therefore, you don't need to enforce the rules that don't exist. Also, don't fucking mini-mod in Digby's server. None of you, I don't think any of you are mods anyways. If you are, you're really bad at it, and I
Well,
wish you
Tiberius.
weren't.
Tiberius,
Well,
rip Tiberius.
Rip Tiberius.
He can suck a cock. He's not supposed to be a mod.
I
A
love
lot
you,
of these new
Tiberius.
Mods aren't supposed to be mods. They did. Digby's whiny ass fucking friends just took over his server and turned it into something that made it lose all its charm, and all the members suck now.
Well, I mean, like,
He sucks.
banning people for no reason's kind of bad.
Yeah, there was no warning or nothing. I was just gone, man.
Yeah.
It, yeah, well, what
I
you
mean,
did was really uncalled for, so if you like justice so much.
Well, I
Right,
mean, you
sure.
kind of sacrificed Lizard and a couple other people.
Yeah, you lied about
I
Lizard
said-
Race that would get banned, and you
Yeah.
abused your admin powers. You abused your powers as admin.
I never. Well, yeah, in the past, but I
Like,
never lied about
today
it.
too.
I
Yeah.
actually thought Lizard was 16 until he told me in DMs that he was 15, and so I just used that to my advantage today. Lizard isn't really
So
my
you're taking advantage of
close friend.
someone. So you took advantage.
Yes. Taking it. I have no problem taking advantage of Lizard Lord. He tried to blackmail me into giving him all my personal info and drawing rape porn of me. So yeah, I have no fucking problem with taking advantage of Lizard Lord.
Why are you being I'm not siding with anyone, I'm just asking, why didn't you say that he did that earlier? Why are you bringing that up now?
Because he was cool. He was cool and we talked. But you have to understand, it wasn't just Lizard Lord I ratted out. I ratted out some of my other closer friends too.
But why would you do that?
Because I'm in favor of Ash.
Ash wants
Okay.
to fucking kill you.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
know.
saying you're right or wrong.
What?
Your mic cut out, dude.
Yeah.
Heavily.
Mistress, fix your fucking mic before you
Yeah,
keep
right.
fix
talking.
your fucking microphone.
What we're saying is, why are you friends with someone who unironically wants to kill you, so he can, he's obsessed over you to the point where he wants to kill you, so you can be all his.
I don't know.
I'm sorry to say, but that's just not
Then
normal.
why are you friends with him if you don't have a reason to? Like,
He's cool.
well, how is he cool if he obsesses
Oh,
to the point of murder?
He can't kill me. He just wants to.
But
It's not
that's
a problem.
still
not
bad.
That doesn't change the fact that he wants to fucking kill you.
Just because he
So?
knows he won't doesn't mean it's okay. He
So
wants
by the,
to.
no, by that, so then by that logic, why do you not like Lizard? By that same logic, why do you not like
Because
Lizard?
the Lizard Lord didn't like me from the start. Ash sucks up to me. I love that. I love
So-
people who
So
suck
you
up
like
to me
people who suck up to
constantly.
you. And
So
who-
now,
and
okay, so
who-
that gives a clear reason why you banned people, because they didn't suck up to you, they went against you.
Basically.
Yeah, because they're
That good old Jeffrey Dahmer, he's my best friend.
because you don't like people who stand up for themselves and speak the truth, and instead
I like people who
piggyback.
worship me.
That's really fucking corrupt.
That's a complex right there.
yeah, that,
Corruption.
I mean, sure, if Jeffrey Dahmer worshipped me, I'd be fine with keeping him on my server.
I'm gonna- But still, it's pretty fucking corrupt to abuse your admin powers to keep someone who's clearly underage.
I didn't abuse my admin powers. I just
Well, you
told
banned
Dick-
multiple people. You banned multiple people, including
because
me.
you were being assholes and you got unbanned. I knew you would get unbanned. It's not that big of a deal. Just like it's not that big of a deal that Ash is allowed Lizard.
I mean, by that same logic, there's not. So then that's not that big of a deal that we don't want him in the server.
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal.
Well, why don't
So,
you want
so why do
why
you?
don't
Okay, so
want
then
Lizard?
why do your opinions not matter that much, and why do ours? Why do our opinions not matter much, and why do yours do? I understand you're in power, but that's like really fucking corrupt.
I
Yeah.
don't. I could care. I
Technically,
don't know any of you. I could care less about your opinion.
Theoretically, it's racist.
Exactly.
Theoretically, because you think you're superior to us because of your role, and
That's race, dude.
That's
that you,
called bias.
yeah.
That's called bias.
yeah,
not
okay.
racist.
Get-
so
get
you're
your-
being biased. Okay, so you're
get your
being
shit.
Yeah, I
role
am.
biased.
Yeah,
But that's-
and
That's fucking corrupt.
Yeah, that's
well, it's just this is a Discord server. It's not like a
okay.
government.
And
Congratulations, you're
Okay,
on
and
the
it's
Discord
not a-
server as a
Yeah,
fucking
exactly.
super admin.
It's not a huge deal, but at the same time you have to deal with it because that's
So
just
then
how
you have
it's
to
going
deal
be.
with. Alright, so then why didn't you just deal? Alright, by that same logic, why didn't you just deal with Ash being
Because I
banned
have-
multiple times by
I have
Digby?
the power and you
why
don't.
can't you
You
deal
have
with
to
us
deal-
having
No,
two
no, no,
feet?
no, no, no. You have to deal with me, but I don't have to deal with you. That's how it
So
works.
you want to be completely one-sided and
Yeah.
wow,
Authoritarian.
that's
Hell yeah.
Amazing.
I mean, he's still in the server. He's just on an alt account.
Well, we gotta find it now.
He's been here on an alt account. I just
Okay,
wanted
well,
to
as
be
long
able
as
to-
he's not talking, I don't give a shit, because that practically means he's not here.
No, he's
Yep.
always watching, and he talks to me about it all the time.
Well, I don't care
He
if
is
you
right
two
now.
have your little fucking talk behind the shadows. As long as he's not talking here, I
Lurking,
could fucking care
lurking
less.
is a-okay.
Not really. It means he's still here.
get it.
And I'm gonna let him come back, and there's nothing you can do about it.
We get it. You own a secret organized drug cartel.
All right. Well, if he does come back, we can talk shit to him without fucking having to worry about being banned.
Yeah, but we
Nah.
can. We can.
No, I
Going by
won't
your
let.
logic.
See, I'm not letting you. That's the thing.
I'm not gonna
Good
get
thing
banned
we
a
have
second
friends
time.
It's a good thing we have friends in power that will let us do that shit.
Yeah, and
It's a good thing
and
that I
realize
have
that
more
you-
power than most friends.
Well,
You know,
Well, how would you think Digby would like to hear about this? About
Well,
you
he would.
actively admitting to abusing their power
Oh, I
and
get a
being
scolding.
one-sided. I'm just saying.
I know he wouldn't like it, but I'm just fucking saying. I don't agree with everything Digby says, and I don't think everything Digby does is fair. But I can't really argue with him. If Digby comes in here himself and tells me, "Hey, you need to let them bully your friend because they don't like him for whatever reason," then I'll be like, "Okay," and then I'll fuck off. But until that happens, it's like, just because I know Digby wouldn't like it, doesn't mean I have to fuck off. This isn't. I don't have to agree with everything my boyfriend says.
We never said that. We never said you had to.
Okay, then why'd you ask how the fuck you would feel? I don't. I could care less because he doesn't give a shit how I feel about the fucking 16+ rule. It's his server though, so it's whatever. It's not my say, except for that deal. Except for that deal I made, which
I was
got
never-
innocent people fucking banned.
Yeah. They were
Yeah.
abiding by the rules, and you banned them.
well,
You banned them for abiding
Yeah,
by the
but-
rules of the server.
They
Yeah,
were innocent
no, not really.
people.
They weren't. They were
But
trying to
he-
they were trying to quote unquote enforce the rules that weren't actually the rules in Nash's case.
then why
But, you know,
why
go off, I
why
guess.
if you
Why
read
is Ash
if you
stuck
read the
with
rules and
Snowflake?
regulations, you'd see that we were
Ash
conforming to them. There's no
No,
rule or
no,
regulation that
don't-
says there's an
don't-
exception.
Don't pull that
I was
shit.
never informed.
But we are.
No.
We are.
Nah,
It's
don't.
like reading the Constitution. You have to get technical with it.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah,
no,
you
no,
do.
no, you don't.
The hell's that voice?
No,
Something.
you don't. What you can do is suck my dick.
I can't.
You're a woman.
But wait a second. That doesn't work.
Offer declined.
Wait, does Kouma have a penis?
That'd be
So
kind of
you-
spicy.
This one.
Oh,
It's
hey.
bigger than
No, they
yours.
can. How
Okay.
can you know?
Whoa! And the
Just a
12.
person
Are we
is
getting
dead.
into? Are we downgrading to 12-year-old insults now?
Yes.
Oh God. I'm
Is
It's
this what
actually
it's become?
bigger than Digby's.
Whoa!
Uh-huh.
That feel when your girlfriend has a bigger dick than you.
Well,
Uh-huh.
so you're basically calling Digby DSP. That's saying you're calling him DSP.
I have no idea what that means.
Dark Side Phil.
What is that?
Oh my God. Come on. Really?
I'm sorry, I don't.
Aw, you missed out. You missed out.
Indeed.
You're missing out.
My Discord chats. I'm mad. I'm mad at it. Stop calling me. I don't know anybody from Benton.
Well, then why you?
The same Benton. Ugh.
Why can't you just block their number in the first place?
It's in Arkansas.
Or
number.
put
I'm
your-
kind of
or
con-
put
I'm
your-
kind of wondering if
Number on the no-call list.
I don't know what the fuck this is. I'm gonna stop calling. I'm not. I don't want any.
Bless.
Fuck you. So if we're going by all this, by your logic, stuff, by your logic.
By our logic,
Why-
go ahead.
Why don't you want Ash in the server? Other than it's the rules. Other than that.
Okay, I can give you one valid reason why. He wants to kill someone. That sounds pretty fucked in my head.
He's murderous. Murderous.
Everybody
don't let
at some point. Everybody at some point has been.
I'm
been
sorry, I don't think a
battling-
logical
No.
person wants to take the life of
no, no,
another
no,
one.
Yeah.
I don't think a sane
Everybody.
human being.
Okay,
wants
You
or
to
you
run a
can't-
lot of-
Or,
but you-
or you
you
can
can't-
let me fucking speak.
Go ahead.
Thank you. everybody at some point has been the edgy kid that's like, oh, I want to kill someone. Like, he'll fucking get over it. I can't believe you're so stupid to hold that against a 13-year-old kid.
Well, it's the internet.
Alright, my
Kids
turn.
do it all the time.
And take it seriously.
My turn. You can't really say that everyone's gone through that stage. Like, I hate it when people, oh, everybody's done that. You can't really fucking know how other people are, to be honest.
Okay. Well,
Not it. So you're assuming everyone has gone through an edgy phase, which is wrong, very wrong.
no. Oh my fucking god.
But you are
Nope.
wrong about that.
I'm so done with this technicality. No.
We're not trying
I
to
don't-
loophole this shit at all. We're looking at the facts and nothing but the facts.
We're looking at the fine print.
Okay.
The
Many
truth and only the
completely
truth.
perfectly sane people have gone through this edgy little phase where they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna kill so and so because reason or another, stupid reason or another," and then they get over it because they're dumb 13-year-old, 14-year-old, 12-year-old, whatever.
Okay,
kids.
who was? Alright. Are you done, Kuma?
And they want to be edgy. What?
Are you done, Kuma?
Yes.
Prison's still selling. Okay, my bad. I had to mute my mic for a moment. Where I was, alright. Who was the person in the chat currently that was in a voice chat with Ash at one point? I know they were talking about that earlier, and they might have left already.
Maybe.
Yeah, alright, that's too bad. Well, I know that someone was in voice chat with Ash at one point, and they had a couple of reasons why I didn't like him. And unfortunately, they're not here right now, so we can't hear those.
Why are people acting like he actually?
Well, it's the
Why
majority vote.
are we acting like what? Sorry, your mic cut out.
People are acting like Ash actually threatened to kill me. That's not what I
Because-
said at all.
Because that's what Ash is doing.
No,
He
it's
wants
not.
to kill you. What?
He just wants to. He never said he would. It's not
But
something.
he would
It's not.
gladly do.
It's not something. he's capable.
Intent is followed by cause. That's how it
Yeah.
works.
No way of knowing that he would actually do that. That this 13-year-old kid would actually.
Regardless, if I was a perfectly logical person, like perfectly normal, had no background knowledge of this situation, and I looked at this and I saw, hey, this person wants to kill this other person, that's not okay. Regardless of the age. Hell, there's been, have you ever heard of a series called, is it Child Murderers, or, it's like a TV series about kids that kill. It's possible.
Yeah,
It's
possible
perfectly
suicide.
possible.
Possible.
And I'm not
mass
saying that he would, because obviously you're not saying that he would, but the fact is that the intent is there. It's an intent. That's fucked.
No, he does not have an intent to kill anybody.
That's
shooting.
what he
intends to kill you
No.
for his fetish.
He does not intend. No, he doesn't have fetishes.
His fetish is, kind of like murder. You ever heard of
No,
that?
he doesn't
Murder
have
thing?
any. He doesn't have any libido.
Okay. We've gone through and dried our supply of why we don't like this kid. So Kuma, please explain, why do you like this kid?
He's my best friend,
And
and that's it. He's cool.
And? That's it. Just I like him. He's cool.
Yeah.
Come on. Like no personal bonds, no personal, no good stories of him backing you up, him saving your life or whatever, and come on.
Well,
Yeah.
we got into some drama in a different server, and he left that server with me, and I think that was pretty cool of him. But mostly because they were also talking shit about him.
Enjoy pack suicide.
Sent
Right.
into
Drive
sent
taxi.
to a mental hospital, and we never. Did you guys just say suicide pact? I thought I heard somebody
That's
say
it.
suicide pact, and that made me mad because no, we didn't actually make a suicide pact.
Well, you had like a
years
running
ago.
joke about it.
Yeah, we had
Okay,
a running joke.
okay,
A lot of
okay.
this- a
Kuma,
lot of these
Kuma, Kuma,
accusations
Kuma, Kuma,
against
Kuma, Kuma.
Ash were
Okay,
fucking
I
running
before
bad.
anybody takes the hit for what I just did, I said joint pack suicide in relation to you both leaving the server at the same time, not fucking actual suicide.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
But yeah, we did. And well, I guess we've backed each other up since we met. We like bonded over like the animation community and shit, and we've collabed and we grew close pretty quick. So yeah, I guess that those are stories of why I want him in the server. He's my fucking friend.
But have you met him in person?
He lives in England.
It's just a question. It's a yes or no question. You
I
don't-
live in Arkansas. I
That's all
met
you-
him like 2 months ago.
IRL or online. You need to. I'm just asking it. Yes or
Wait,
no
this is a
question.
2-month
You-
bond. That's pretty flimsy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I've been in
only 2 months.
I've been in
You
groups.
don't need to ask. But okay, no,
I'm-
we haven't met. Oh, let me humor you.
Okay,
No,
that's
we
all.
haven't.
That's all. It was a yes or no question, and all you had to do was say no.
You didn't
all
need
it
to
is.
ask that.
All it
But
is.
okay.
Well, he wanted to know. I mean, he
You
can
should have
ask.
known. By
Well, how
context.
is he supposed to know? He's
You're
not
making
supposed to know
such a big
everything
deal.
about it.
Yeah,
Love a
I'm not a
question.
psychic. I can't see through time.
No.
It's a question. All I wanted was a yes or no.
All I'm
You
gonna
answered
say
it.
is this could possibly not happen, but I'm just gonna throw my view out there. 2 months, a bond formed over 2 months is pretty damn flimsy. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty flimsy. I've been in groups for a year and that shit didn't hold.
Second. I'll second that.
Yeah. It might be by now, but either way, it doesn't make a difference. That's still not a very long time.
So I'm gonna ask you this one, this question. Do you do you ever see yourself throwing Ash under the bus for someone else in the future? Because you've certainly
No.
done that to other people.
No.
Okay, so
No.
from the screen cap Shad Mage has posted in the voice chat, it says here you said at 3:21 p.m. like he brought a knife to school and almost killed a
3:21.
boy he had a crush on.
That's
And
pretty fucked.
he brought a knife.
He brought
to
a
school.
knife to
He brought
school.
a weapon
That's
and almost killed.
that's intent. He almost actually like
you have no
went out.
excuse to be friends with him.
He was
is
like
a murderer.
10.
And
Are
and
you
what the
shitting me?
what the
If he
fuck are you
brings it
talking about?
3
What
years
is
later
that?
and he's still talking about this shit, he didn't grow it
Yeah,
all.
he's a murderer. If I were in your situation, I would block him or report him to police. He is
No.
criminally
Three-
insane.
Kuma,
He
Kuma,
knows my
Kuma,
address.
If 3 years later he hasn't changed, he's probably not going to change.
Kuma, what the fuck is your logic? You are siding with a murderer, with a psychopath.
He knows your address. That's actually pretty concerning.
Not
Yeah,
really.
like
I'm not
earlier
concerned.
today,
Can't
you
do
know, when you
anything.
joined- earlier today when you joined this chat, I was like, fine jokes, sarcastic, but now I'm actually fucking angry that you side with this guy still, knowing that he
Okay.
has attempted murder. He has
He never-
attempted murder.
Almost, but you know,
And
he
brought
didn't.
a
He
weapon
didn't.
to
That is
He
attempted.
brought a weapon
He
to
brought
school, but
a
he never-
weapon to a public education facility.
And that's intent to fucking murder.
As far
With
as
with
I-
intent to murder.
as
With
far as
intent to
I-
murder.
With intent to murder. You have no excuse. Legitimately, at this point, I'm actually angry that you still side with this guy. How? Just because you're friends with him does not mean it's okay for you to be on his side when he tried to fucking murder someone in school. That's not okay. How do you not realize that? It's not okay no matter what. It doesn't matter what
I'm
skin
not
color you are, doesn't matter the
justifying
age,
it.
doesn't matter gender, doesn't matter what it is. It's still not okay.
I know it's not okay. I'm not justifying.
Then why
his
are you
actions. I
friends
don't-
with him? Why the
I
fuck
can
are
be
you
friends with him and not. I can be friends with him and accept this.
But you shouldn't. That's fucked up.
No.
Yes,
No.
it is.
No. Well, it is, but I'm still friends with him. I don't see what you.
And
don't
you
understand about
okay,
that.
and then you wonder why people don't like him in this server.
This screen cap alone answers our question, proves our point more of why he should not be in here. It only proves our point more. Like,
Pretty sure a fucking murderer shouldn't be allowed in this shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty
He's
sure.
not a murderer.
Yeah, he is. He attempted it. Don't
No.
fucking try to defend him. Don't try and even defend him because at this point there's no.
I'm pretty sure you said yourself that he attempted.
not
Like that was your words.
defending
You used the word
What's happened in the
attempted.
past, But that's really none of my business. I shouldn't have even told that to anybody because that's just something that he's been struggling with for a while.
Oh, you're giving me a literal fucking
Personally,
migraine
and he
over
trusted
your
me with
logic.
that information, and I gave it. So that's my bad. That's actually my
You're
my.
standing
that's
up
that's a
for
fuck
a
up on my
psychopath.
fault. No,
And did you not learn from it? Did you not learn from it?
no, I've learned that I'm not telling you guys any more about Ash.
Yeah, so you didn't learn jack shit.
Yeah,
okay.
because you're probably gonna. If you tell us more about Ash, it's probably gonna give us even more motive to not like the
Yeah.
fucking team.
Yeah. You're only giving us more material.
Yeah, I know. Diddly darn.
I just don't fucking get it.
I bet if I said Ash likes Harry Potter, you'd find a way to use that against him.
I mean, Harry Potter's pretty fucking rad. I would not use that against
No.
him. I would use only
Why would I hate
bullshit.
someone for liking
Shit,
Harry
my
Potter?
headphones, hold on.
Yeah, exactly. I would only
Shit, my
use.
headphones are so loud, I can't hear anybody.
I don't act like a fucking idiot for no reason.
Yeah. Even I have standards, and
I wouldn't fucking go
What
after.
do you want, Cryptid?
Can you at least admit that you see our point? Do you see our
I
merit
do,
in any of this?
I do, and you're right. But I'm not going to stop being friends with him. Not just him.
oh, I swear to God,
Fucked up.
you So hang on, just let me finish this one thing. You are admitting that you understand our point of why we don't like a underage attempted murderer, someone who tried to who went to a school with a weapon and with the intent to kill someone with said weapon.
And that's
but
wrong.
You just say, oh, okay, so you understand that's wrong, good, but you side with him still. You side with someone with murderous intent.
Yeah.
You side with someone who has clearly shown to want to kill and has shown it. Not only has he said it, he's shown it. He's proven to be
Hold on,
dangerous.
hold on. Cryptid,
Dangerous to
actually,
society.
hold on. Cryptid, actually, yes, they are asking me not to be his friend. They are literally asking why I'm his fucking friend. This isn't about what you think it's about. This isn't about him not being in the server. At this point, yes, it is about them not wanting me to be his friend. Are you retarded? Are you listening?
Well, here's the difference. We're actually fucking concerned about you because you're not a
I
piece
know.
of shit.
I'm not
We're
talking about
angry
you
at-
guys at this point. I understand you guys' point. Cryptid obviously doesn't understand that this is now about you guys being concerned for my well-being.
But we are. We are concerned about your well-being because.
Okay,
this
now you
act-
say that, Cryptid.
No, it's
Not
true.
No,
you,
he,
not
she's,
you,
she's
I'm
talking about she's talking about cryptid. She's talking about cryptid.
Oh,
talking about
okay,
Cryptid.
okay.
Now
Okay.
you fucking say that.
At the end of the day, there's got to be a resolution for this shit, and
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that we can all come to terms on something, on fucking something.
Yes, and we're mad at you because you are siding with someone who's dangerous and has the potential to harm you. Potential. And we're mad at you because we don't want you in this dangerous situation. We all want you to be safe. Digby does, and the admins do, buddies of Goatman, fucking everyone in the server, I'm sure, wants you to be alive and safe.
And say, yeah, exactly.
I understand and I
And Ash is
appreciate
a
it,
harm to
but
that.
it's not something. I appreciate it, but I'm not. I don't know. It goes a little bit too deep for that.
All right, we'll give you some time to think about it, like fucking
No.
a week.
And
I'll be
then
generous
what?
enough-
And then,
I'll give you a month.
okay. Like, okay, we'll give you. All right, we're gonna give you time. And I'm sure. This is my prediction. Over time, I'm sure you might see it a different way. But if you don't, then I don't want to not bring this up again because that would be dismissing possible concern. But if you don't want this to be brought up again, we won't. To you, if he gets if if he's back, we're obviously not gonna like that, so we're gonna use our voices, but we're not gonna pin it against you anymore.
Yeah. We just hope that you'll take a month or two, a month, a week, a
Then
month
I'll
or
keep
so.
him out of the server because I'm not going to stop being his friend, but I don't want him to be in here if he's
That's
gonna
safe.
get bashed. So that's
Okay.
fine.
That's
So
fair.
you guys
Alright.
cannot have him in the server if you think that that's somehow a violation of your safety. But he will still be my friend, and we'll still have
Okay.
these
We'll just give you
so-called
time.
psychopathic, terrifying conversations that you're angry at me for. But nothing really is going to be changing.
Well,
Overall, the only thing that will change is that he's not in the server.
I think okay, Kouma, I just before this fucking discussion ends,
But he's still going to be romanticizing murder and suicide. So
I
nothing
want
will
you.
change.
Obviously he's gonna be doing that shit. But I need you to pay for the next couple of weeks or months or whatever. I need you to fucking closely look at what he's saying. Like very fucking closely look at what he's saying. Cause if he does fucking show dark undertones, then that's fucked.
Yeah. So that's why I'm saying that like we should give you at least a month to think about it, and then maybe like
And
what, July?
observe his fucking actions.
And then
Observe
what?
his actions.
And then
Yeah.
what?
So
And
you
then-
can. So then, all right.
I've been observing his actions since he admitted all this shit to me. Now, I see it. I'm aware. I'm completely conscious of the situation that I'm in. I am completely aware of it. It does not mean that I am separating myself from it, just because I know that it's fucked up. I
I'm gonna
should,
say.
and I'm aware that I should.
I'm gonna say two words. I'm gonna say two words. Stockholm syndrome.
Oh, shut up.
Either that or
He's-
no.
Sorry if it's loud. I'm outside now. I'm heading into work,
It's fine.
and I
Are you?
can't.
What can I
I
ask?
kind of have to censor myself now. But
Can I ask one
Yeah,
thing,
it's fine.
Kouma? Are you, even if you're gonna stay friends with them, are you at least cautious?
cautious how?
Oh my god.
I mean, if you're gonna be all right, let me read it. Let me reword it for him. If you're going to be still communicating with a fucking person with murderous intent, are you going to be cautious of your fucking safety?
Cautious how? What can I do?
What do you mean how?
He-
Oh my
I
god.
don't think I need to take any special precautions because he lives in a different country and he doesn't have the power to do anything to me.
What
Hold on.
You'd be very surprised the lengths.
by that guy. I just walked by the fuck.